Hello, everybody. Welcome back. Here we go, reading our weekly reader from March 30th to April 5th already. Already. We're a third of the way through the year. Wow. So this is for our Aries friends. And we all know that Aries are the babies of the zodiac. One of the really good things about Aries, even though they get mad quickly, they get over it quickly. They rarely hold a grudge. Okay. So just know that if you have any Aries friends, be mindful that this is going to be a sensitive month for them and forgive them easily for any outbursts they may have because they really don't mean it. Okay. All right. Let's see what we got. Yeah. Yep. Okie dokie. I'll clue you in just a minute. Okay. Hang on. Oops. That's some nice things going on. Let's see what's happening. Oh, cool. All right. Wow. For you unattached Aries at this time, we have the Two of Cups. It's kind of like a hidden card. I read the bottom of the deck. For some reason, I'm reading it first. And I just want you to know you got the Two of Cups that's coming in, which is an omen about requited love. So this could be someone who is like you, has learned their lessons, and is looking for a good partnership. And why do I say partnership? Because not only is it the love card, loving warts and all, but this is also telling me it's a two. This two is a lover's card. Can you see that? It's a Gemini card, but it's definitely a lover's card, and it's the outcome for the spread. So keep your eyes open, not only for love opportunities, but any Gemini that wants to come in at this time, because that's air and fire that mix together. And that's pretty good. Sometimes it's volatile, but most of the time it's a good combination. Okay, let's have a look. We're coming out of this period right here. Now, if you can see that card, have a good look. And this is the Eight of Worlds, which means there's going to be changes that have that you have requested. So you've asked for this in the past, and the universe is saying it's time for change. We're going to help facilitate. So just know that it could be kind of quickly because it's in combination with the Eight of Worlds. Okay, this is a this. I just want to say that it might be there's some financial changes. So try not to get your chonies in a bunch about this, but go with the flow on it because it looks like it's going to lead you into some better areas. Because this is telling me that there's going to be an older friend of yours that's going to give you some good advice when it comes to financial decisions. Okay, might be somebody old enough to be your parent. Okay, but they have a good head on their shoulders. They look like they might be beyond their prime, but they're going to be probably illuminating all kinds of people's ideas about money for another 10, 15 years. So it's a good idea to make friends with this person because they're going to have some good choices for you. Now, in my mind's eye, I was thinking this is a male. Looking at the card, it's a female on there, but I do believe it's a male that is acutely aware of the passage of time and wants to share their knowledge with somebody, and it might as well be you. Okay? All right. What's going on right now? Now, I told you before that this is the period of Aries, which is the fire sign. This person right here is highly symbolic of the Aries energy. Okay, I want you to look. It's a fire sign male. Pretty interesting, isn't it? Know that there's two parts to the personality. One is that they're dependable. You can count on them. If they say they're going to do something, honest to God, they'll do it. And the other is, I didn't say that. I'm gone. I'm out of here. I'll be back later. And so they'll be highly predictable and highly unpredictable. This is someone who would probably make a good actor or someone in the performance field. Okay. So keep your eyes open. I do think this one is a male and seems a bit on the youngish side, maybe no older than, say, 32. So keep your eyes open for that one. The thing is, they may not be here yet, but, wait and see because this is telling me it's crossing them and it's a travel card. Okay, so you might be in transit, they're on the way, and it could possibly be that love relationship. So if it's a man, great. If it's a female, they're really strong. They have a lot of masculine tendencies. And this card right here is saying you're going to feel guided and led to go to certain places maybe this next couple of months. And says take the opportunity because you're going to find some wonderful things that are unexpected. So you didn't plan them. It was a spur of the moment. And if you're dealing with a fire sign, they're real good at spur of the moment things. And they might call up and say, I'm heading down to LA. You want to go with me? There's a new opening in this museum that I want to visit. And go. And when you get there, maybe you rub elbows with what's his name? Kevin Bacon. Mm-hmm. So for some reason I see his face. So maybe it's his music. He's got a band. Okay. And this is a Two of Wands. This is where you're headed immediately. And that is change your perspective on things. If you have been looking at things the same old way, this is showing you a new way. You're window shopping. You're going to find some new avenues to pursue. And a lot of it even has to do with Kundalini energy stirring up. So know that this is a very spiritual card, and the universe is giving you options, things to choose at this time. Sorry. All righty. Okay. Someone in the family may be approaching motherhood. So if you have someone around you that wants babies, this is going to be a very fruitful time for them to start practicing, if you know what I mean. Okay. Looks like a female, and she'll have a window of opportunity of maybe 2 years before she changes her mind and wants to do something different. Okay. But it's a propitious time for pregnancy. So just know that. You got to take good care of their health, though. They might even have to have some downtime, but it looks to me like the baby wants to come, right? Okay, be mindful of what's going on with your car. Just a little aside. So if you hear some weird noise, take it in right away. They might have to do the brakes. Okay, so have it looked at, checked over, so that you can be ready to rip and run whenever the opportunity arrives. This is a card that tells me that you have probability of success for the next 6 months or so. So go ahead and take a chance at that new idea that you had. And it's going to tell you that it gives you a gut reaction that I'm going the right direction, and your result is success. All right? That's what the Chariot card is all about. Keep your eyes open for a Cancerian person who wants to come in and nurture you. It's a little smothering sometimes, but they are good-hearted, and you may actually need somebody to take a little bit of care of you, okay? Okay. It looks to me like there's a friend around you right now that's going to be going through some major and quick changes, and they will ask you to help them. This is a good idea for you to limit your time that you're responsible. So if they need you 90% of the time, if you can give them 40, that would probably be great. So set your parameters with this person, because they're going to be going through a lot of stuff, but they have to learn it themselves. Okay. Tower card. So when it happens, though, it'll happen quickly. And it looks to me like they get over it quickly too. So just know that it's meant to be. And here we have the Nine of Worlds. Remember I said there's going to be some changes financially? Nine of Worlds is telling me it's almost a complete cycle. That's a really good opportunity for you to manifest some money, and keep your eyes open for a wee bit of real estate. Now, it may not be the house and everything that you want, but it might be in the right area. So if you're interested in buying unimproved property, this is going to be an excellent opportunity for you. Okay. And there's my little squirrels on there. So why do I feel, I wanted to say Lompoc, but I don't know if that's an area or not. So keep your eyes open. And then once again, back to our idea that got the Lovers card coming in toward the end of this cycle. Okay, eyes open for Geminis. Let's see what's at the bottom of the deck. That's our Two of Cups, and it's matched up with our Gemini Lovers card. Let's see what we got on Mother Peace. Mother Peace is showing me You're going to have a really good idea that other people understand. Give yourself over to the thought and pursue it before the end of this year. Because this is a card that's telling me if you do all the paperwork right, it should be good for you. You may not know what you're doing, but you'll discover what you're doing as you do it. Okay. You're a fire sign. You can do that. What else we got? Hanson Roberts, Nine of Rods. There you are. That's our fire sign person that is speculating about what to do next. And take your time, but hurry up and do it. Okay. This is a really good card for new opportunities coming in and you not being afraid to take them. Do a little bit of an analysis and then just do it. All righty, kiddos, that's what we have for you. And I hope that this brings you a really interesting year. Remember, sometimes during times of turmoil, it's when you have the best opportunities for advancement. So keep your eyes on the sparrow and we will see what happens. Okay. Love to you. Talk to you later.